Behind me is the Pavilion Shopping Mall, and this area is the Bukit Bintang area. And the hotel we're going to show you in this video is JW Marriott Kuala Lumpur is actually located in Bukit Bintang area, and this area has got a lot of shopping malls around like Fahrenheit, there's a Pavilion, so a lot of shopping options ranging from affordable brands all the way to luxury brands is just all around the corner. 2 minutes walk away. Food options is not a problem as well. And also Don Donki is just around here as well. I'm very excited to go there to do some shopping. Okay, and the room category we got today is
a junior suite. So this suite is about 71 square meters. It sounds very large, but actually the layout I feel is a little bit odd. So there is a separate living space and then there's a very nice and cozy bedroom. So we're excited to share with you this room. We're also going to share with you other facilities that this hotel has, like the swimming pool, 24 hours fitness center, and also the club lounge, which we will be heading quite soon. And of course, breakfast that we'll be having over the next 3 days.
If you're new here and I subscribe, just have a scroll below, click the button, the red button below, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. You'll be notified when we post new contents.
Yes.
Yeah. And also, without further ado, shall we check out the room?
Yeah, let's go.
Hi, welcome to the suite. So this is the junior suite, 71 square meters. And this room is located just outside the lift, which is like the nearest to the lift, like 2 steps and you're there, okay? So once you come in the room, right, there's this huge mirror here for you to check yourself before you go out. And it's very nice. Actually, you can do OOTD here also. And right opposite, this is where you find a table for you to put your stuff, card key maybe, so you don't forget. Okay, and also this is the walkway that will bring you straight to the living space. Come, let's go take a look. And before you reach the living room area, so over here on the right side here, this is where you find the mini bar area or the pantry area. Glasses of bottled water here. So these are not the plastic bottle that you can bring out, glass bottled ones. Coffee machine over here, there's no brand to it. So capsules are all here. And a mini fridge right below, which is empty. Kettle here if you need. Okay, and follow me. Let's go out, check out the living room. Okay, over here you find a work desk area for you to do your stuff. There's PowerPoints over here, and very thoughtful. They actually have USB ports over here for you to directly use your cable without needing the adapter. Okay, and behind me, this is where the sofa is. Very comfortable, but it's a bit rough, I would say. It's okay, but something to take note is that this table, if you have kids around, just be careful because the glass is actually not fixed onto the, I don't know what I call that table. It's actually, yeah, you can see, right? It's a bit dangerous lah. Okay, just take note. And you get a view of the area here, which is the Pavilion area, Bukit Bintang. And you can see a lot of cars because this area is actually really very congested lah. So this living room will not be completed without a TV right in front here. But something very weird I find is that this TV is actually slanted, and I would have expected it to be able to swivel, but nope, you can't. You see what you get. What you get is what you see. Okay, so this is the living room. Let's check out the bedroom. So once you come in the room, right, you'll find that this bedroom is actually quite spacious. It feels quite newly refurbished and also pretty cozy. Once you come in here, on the left side here, this is the huge TV. Once again, it is slanted. I'm not sure this whole suite is actually a bit weirdly configured, but yeah. So it's slanted and it's not like directly facing the bed, but it's okay. And behind is actually the window. So actually in this junior suite, you do get quite a bit of a window space lah. So this curtain is actually not automated, so if you want to open it, you have to reach out behind and just pull it. So just be careful not to knock over the TV. Okay, and right beside it, here is where you find a safe, magazines if you need, and storage space. And here you can put your stuff. And here is another sofa where you can lounge here with your dirty clothes, because I don't wear my outside clothes onto the bed. If you do, okay, that's on you. Okay, anyway, beside the bed, over here you find the power points and also light switches. Same thing for the other side, you actually find power point as well. So good thing is that you don't have to fight or you have to charge your things elsewhere, right beside the bed. And also the bed lamps as well. Okay, and right behind me is where you find the vanity area or the walk-in closet. Before I show you the walk-in closet, over here at this space here, you'll find a weighing machine right below if you want to weigh yourself. Okay, because you're on holiday, a lot of food, right? So over here you find a very nice, well-lit vanity area for you to do your makeup. Over here below you find a hair dryer. You can dry your hair over here, there's a power point. And inside here is where you find all the standard amenities of the wardrobe. Like over here you find the bathrobe, the ironing board, you even have an umbrella, okay? And also right below you actually get all the bedroom slipper as well as the laundry bag. Okay, another thing to show you would be the fantastic marble bathroom. Let's go! Okay, once you come in here, this is the full marble bathroom. Over here is a semi-wet dry area. I would say wet, dry, I'll show you why later. Okay, but once you come in here, this area here is a vanity area. Towels right below, a lot of towels, and amenities over here if you need. And right behind me is where the WC area is. It's a handout bidet, there's no heated seat or no fantastic auto bidet, but it's okay. We make do because it's a beautiful toilet, right? And right opposite is where you find the really wet area, and this is the standing shower. It comes with a rain shower head, handout shower, and of course the amenities is those wall-mounted ones, not the small bottles that you can carry home. It's actually the aromatherapy. I think it's a standard brand used throughout JW Marriott. Okay, so apart from this standing shower, there's a small little thing right behind this door where we come in from. It's this bathtub. Okay, it's a rather small one. I think it's quite a small one. So there's a bathtub here. That's why I say this is like a semi-wet dry area. So I think it's a weirdly tucked away in this corner. It's like they're trying to force it in. But well, it's good to have a bathtub because it's quite spacious lah. So it doesn't really take up much space. Okay, so just now I show you the other window, right? It shows you the traffic of the Bukit Bintang area. And right here, from the room side, you can actually see the mall. So the mall would actually show you, because Pavilion Mall have a lot of luxury brands. And right below here, the first thing I see is actually the crown. And the crown actually shows Rolex. So yeah, a lot of luxury brands like Burberry, Tiffany, Celine, Fendi, Ferragamo. Don't fault me for my pronunciation. Okay, so once again, this is the Junior Suite, 71 square meters. We're going to show you the facilities, the club lounge, and the breakfast as well.
This property has a spacious pool deck with the main pool surrounded by sunbeds, cabanas, and pool terrace rooms. There is a pool bar where guests can enjoy beverages and light bites. The fitness center is open 24 hours a day and is well equipped. The club lounge occupies a large area and serves breakfast, afternoon snacks, and light dinner.
Okay, so we're now at the club lounge and this is the evening cocktail hours. So the club lounge is located on the second floor. It's quite large. There are two parts to it. One side is a more brightly lit area, and where we're at is actually a bit slightly darker area. But this is where the main buffet line is, and there's actually quite a number of selections, although it's quite limited in terms of a dinner selection, so I would call it more like a pre-dinner kind of an event. So there is a live station, a noodle station, and for today's selections there is the chicken wonton noodles over here. It does look quite nice, and you can choose, there's not much options again, but it does look quite nice, and you can have some fried wonton as well as vegetarian samosa to go along with it. And for the hot items, hot dishes, there are only 4. So in this plate over here that we see, There's the fried rice, there's the carbs. I think this is the egg fried rice. It comes, there's also the sweet and sour fish for today. It looks good actually. And something spicy, some Indian food, the lamb masala. So that is quite interesting as well. So before that, there's also an option to go for some cold cuts, like I would say this is ham, smoked salmon, as well as sushi over here. Quite a few selections, so it's quite interesting. And to end it off, there's also some fresh fruits, as well as cakes. There are only two types of cakes. One is some chocolate fudge cake, and the other one, I believe, it looks like a red velvet cake. So yeah, and fruits, watermelon, as well as honeydew and rock melons available. Beverage-wise, there's also alcoholic beverages, quite a few selections. There's sangria also, if you like that, and also non-alcoholic beverages like your canned drinks that we have here, the Pepsi. So yeah, there's quite a few things, coffee, tea as well. So yeah, once again, this is the evening cocktail hours, and yeah, we'll see you later on for breakfast. Okay, good morning. So we're now at breakfast, and this is a Shook restaurant here at Star Hill Gallery, basement of the JW Marriott Hotel. So we actually been here before. Last time when we stayed at Ritz-Carlton, we actually dined here because the restaurant at the hotel was temporarily unavailable. So yeah, it's basically a buffet spread. There's lots of seatings available, and there's also lots of people, so you might want to come early. So basically everything is a full buffet spread. They don't serve anything for you, even a beverage. And there are a couple of beverage options like you can see over here. This is the teas, and as well as orange juice. The only fresh juice that they have is orange juice. They have other chilled juices like pink guava juice I saw. And yeah, but other tea options like the masala tea as well as teh tarik is also available. So let's talk about the food options. And first of all, talk a bit about the Western food because there's not too many of it. So you can see in this plate is eggs done your way. We got scrambled eggs. There's an egg station. And there's also some sides like the potato wedges, some baked potatoes, samosa, as well as grilled vegetables. So it's not too many options, I would say, and sausages I see over here, but it's just sufficient. But there are lots of local food options over here. So for example, we have seen in this plate, this is mainly nasi lemak. You can see that this is the coconut steamed rice with condiments like peanuts as well as sambal sotong, the sambal squid, and chicken, and also eggs at the side. And I also have some char kway teow on the plate here. Normally when we come to Malaysia hotels, we always go for the local food. It's always a good option. And in this plate, this is my favorite. This is roti kirai, or they call it roti jala. You can see that this is it comes with chicken curry, so it's fully carbs, but it's really nice. So if you are here and if you haven't tried this dish, you should try this roti kirai. And there is one noodle station, and there's not actually too many options. In fact, there's only one option they're given to us, clear gravy. I believe it's vegetarian, I'm not too sure. There are some condiments that you can choose, some ingredients like the fish ball and the crab steak. So it's not too many options again. So if you're looking for like meat-based noodles, then they don't have it here. So to end off, we only get some pastries. You see in this plate, this is chocolate Danish as well. So I think this is cinnamon roll, and a couple of muffins, red velvet and chocolate muffins. Again, not too many varieties of pastries. And also there are fresh fruits that are available, and also yogurt and some other cold cuts if that's something that you would like. Okay, so this is basically it. The breakfast service at JW Marriott is at Shook Restaurant here at the Star Hill Gallery. So we're going to see you later when we summarize this entire video. Okay, so it's time for us to check out here from our stay at the JW Marriott Hotel Kuala Lumpur. So let's give a quick summary about this stay. First of all, let's talk about the rate that we paid. It was about 511 Malaysian ringgit a night, and that translates to about 147 Singapore dollars. So we booked the superior guest room, which is the lowest category room, and it was a non-refundable rate. And also this rate did not include breakfast. However, due to our Marriott Bonvoy Titanium Elite status, we got an upgrade to the junior suite, which includes the breakfast as well as the club lounge access. So let's now talk about our stay itself, check-in experience and location.
I think the check-in experience was okay because the timing when we came, actually it's okay because like 3 p.m, usually it's a normal check-in timing, but there wasn't really people around. It's a stand at the counter experience, but there's also sitting area around. So, but there were also some kids zooming around with the movable luggage, so that could be a bit dangerous and annoying for me lah. But overall, it's an okay experience during the check-in. But because the upgrade wasn't like accorded earlier, so the staff at the counter was scrambling around to ask the boss to approve the upgrade and all that.
Yeah, that took some time, but it was fine. And the location, I think, is very good. We are right across Pavilion and beside the whole straight stretch of the Bukit Bintang area. So lots of shopping options, many different malls around. Apart from Pavilion, we had the Fahrenheit, there's Lot 10. That's also available within walking distance. Nightlife here is great. If you want some supper, there's some kebab places. There's also McDonald's, which is open. I don't know until what time. We went there till really late at night. So it's a very vibrant area. So I think no complaints.
Lots of food. Lots of food.
So let's go and talk about the room itself, the junior suite. So maybe you could go first.
I think the room, it's a bit dated. Actually, it did give me a little feel that it feels like Ritz-Carlton previously that we stayed. And some part of the room was not so good. I feel like the door connecting between the living room and the bedroom, the door was not, it's a bit faulty lah, so you cannot really close because the handle doesn't really work. But overall, I think it's okay. It's just a bit dated, I feel.
I think that it got a little bit refreshed from the last time. This room category was even more dated. So now there are some nice cove lightings, also some lights around the place, which makes it look nice. The toilet is also decently marble tiled. It looks really new, relatively well maintained. So I think it's okay, but the layout is a bit odd, I feel. Like television was slanted at an angle, you can't even rotate.
All televisions are slanted in this room.
Yeah, so we don't have a direct view of the TV. But space-wise, it's good. If you have a family, maybe with kids, they can run around the space. So I think that's okay in that sense.
I think the vanity area and the walk-in wardrobe area is a bit weird because once you open the wardrobe, right, you cannot walk past to the toilet anymore. It's just you need to close the door. Yeah, I do find it a bit annoying. I mean, of course, you need to close the door to the wardrobe, but sometimes I just leave it open. It can get a bit annoying.
Okay, so let's move on and talk a little bit about the maybe the facilities first. And they had a swimming pool. I think the pool deck is quite nice. There are actually some pool terrace rooms. If you like those kind of like a resort vibe, you can actually book those kind of rooms which have direct access to the pool. You can see the activities of people playing in the pool. So I think it's pretty nice pool deck, And the fitness center is also 24 hours. We got a chance to look at it. I think it was quite decently equipped.
Yeah, pretty decent.
And also quite well lit because there's some natural light coming in from the windows. So let's talk about the club lounge. We went for the evening cocktail hours. So how do you find it?
I think the cocktail hour, the food offering is very limited. The taste-wise, it's also okay-ish. I think it's okay if you want to go out to have some food rather than going to the club lounge. It's like you got time, you can go and have some food. If not, you just go out kind of thing. It's not like I'm gonna miss it. Kind of feeling.
Yeah, it's like a pre-dinner. And there are many other better club lounges in Malaysia, in KL especially. So if you miss the evening cocktail hours, it's not too bad. But the space is quite large. If you need to do some work, I think there's some good space around. And breakfast, you have a choice of having it at the club lounge or at the restaurant in the lower ground level, which is Shook, right? And it's in the Star Hill Gallery area. And how do you find the breakfast?
The breakfast this time round, I think it improved from the last time round we were here for the breakfast, even though this is our first day here. The breakfast offering for the Western food was actually a bit limited. I would expect a little bit more, but it's quite limited. Okay, but the thing is they have two different areas. One is the main area, one is like a sub area. So the offering is a little bit different. So if you want to have a little bit more like options, you can go to both sections.
Yeah.
I don't know how to tell you, but once you come here, you will know there's two different sections.
It's at the back of the restaurant, so it's quite hidden. And yes, the Western options are very limited. However, the local options is quite extensive. I think I enjoyed the nasi lemak set. It comes with the sambal sotong, and also enjoyed especially the roti jala with a very spicy chicken curry, and also roti canai. I think it's quite well done here. So on that note, it's quite good. But the juices are pretty limited. There are no fresh juices. I think there's one from a carton for orange juice, and the other juices like the pink guava and apple juice looks like it's concentrated drink. So that part is not so good. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the breakfast. So if,
I'm actually a little bit surprised that like every day I would get to see the roti chala.
Yeah.
Either breakfast or club lounge or breakfast, yeah.
So I'll talk a little bit about the service, because the service I think is fantastic. Like wherever we go, all the staff are very polite. They greeted you and then they just have a smile. So it kind of brighten your day. So I think that on that note is really good. Yeah. So value-wise, how do you find the value of this stay for 511 ringgit a night?
So we paid about Sing dollars about 150 lah.
Yeah.
So given the location, given the space, given the inclusion like the food, I think it's quite good value. And also the friendly staff, the good service. I think it's quite value. I would say maybe I will come back lah if it's given this rate. Yeah.
Okay, so that's all that we have for you in today's video. So if you like this content, do give us a thumbs up and also do subscribe to our channel. And we have many more content like this over there on your right hand side. So do check them out. If not, we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.